This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania, who wants to show you a little bit of love during this February. If you buy one window or door, you'll get another window or door for 40% off, and another $200 off your patio door project. Ooh la la. Call 717-727-7558 or drop by rbacentralpa.com/deals for more information. A lack of trust in institutions is leading to the rise of unproven medical treatments. Meanwhile, these are Pennsylvania's top major safety concerns. The state claims to have recovered millions for people wronged by insurance companies. And we all know Punxsutawney, but how's about Potomac, Phil? I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. There's a place north of Pittsburgh whose previous patients claimed has treated cancer, dementia, chronic ailments, and a bunch of other health issues, reports the Associated Press. It's called the Tesla Wellness Hotel and MedBed Center, as owned by Tesla Biohealing, not to be confused with the Elon Musk Tesla, and its main selling point is canisters that the company claims host quote-unquote life force energy. Thousands of patients have reportedly paid for Tesla Biohealing services, despite the scientists and experts who say there's no evidence to support their efficacy, as part of a growing trend. More and more people are going to unproven medical treatments instead of actual doctors as people's faith in institutions such as the government and traditional healthcare crumbles. The fact that social media and the internet have given rise to conspiracy theories on such matters as well hasn't helped, like the idea of medbeds, technology people believe to be owned by the world's richest and most powerful families that can heal people and extend their lives. Says psychiatrist and creator of medical scam watchdog organization Quackwatch, Stephen Barrett, quote, "Distrust of government and distrust of major institutions makes people vulnerable, but there are other factors too. Some people are desperate for help and they don't know what to believe." These are Pennsylvania's top 3 quote-unquote major safety concerns, reports Fox 43. The Pennsylvania District Attorneys Association outlined these concerns in a letter addressed to Governor Josh Shapiro and state lawmakers yesterday, asking for help and long-term solutions. These concerns were the lack of juvenile detention centers throughout the state, the growing mental health and substance abuse crisis, and the proliferation of skill games in communities, particularly their accessibility to children and the crime they attract. How these 3 issues were chosen as the PDAA's focus isn't immediately clear. The state claims to have saved millions for people who were victims of mistakes or wrongful practices by insurance companies, states PennLive. The Pennsylvania Insurance Department revealed yesterday how it recovered roughly $11 million in reimbursements, restitution payments, and credits resulting from about 14,000 complaints regarding such incidents that it investigated last year. Some examples of this insurance wrongfulness included those that didn't properly handle claims, insurance agents who collected payments but didn't forward them to the insurance company itself, and people getting charged for premiums that were higher than the rate approved by the insurance department. For more information on this, feel free to click on that podcast article. It's indisputable that Groundhog Day belongs to Punxsutawney Phil, says the Philadelphia Inquirer. No doubt. But that doesn't stop people outside of Pennsylvania from celebrating the day in their own way. There's Potomac Phil, for one, the taxidermied groundhog that's believed to make both weather and political predictions, who hails from D.C. Or Connecticut's Scramble the Duck, who gives his own shadowy spring forecast. Even the Canadians have one. Lucy the lobster, who crawls out of the ocean to spot her shadow each year. My personal favorite, though, is Concord Casimir in Ohio, who's a cat that predicts the weather based on how he eats an annual pierogi dinner. Cats can eat pierogies? Happy Friday and Groundhog Day, however you celebrate it. To stay up to date over the weekend, check out PennLive.com. Also, please don't forget to rate this podcast wherever you listen to podcasts and to share it around with your family and friends. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll see you Monday for a brand new week of Today in PA. This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania, who wants to show you a little bit of love during this February. If you buy one window or door, you'll get another window or door for 40% off, and another $200 off your patio door project. Ooh la la. Call 717-727-7558 or drop by rbacentralpa.com/deals for more information.